So we're going to try something a little bit different today. We're actually at a junkyard. We're going to pull the fuel pump out of this Honda Element. The video might be a little bit rough because we are at the junkyard and we're doing this on a phone. But I didn't see any videos online on how to pull a fuel pump out of a Honda Element. And these are about 250 bucks. You buy them at the auto parts store. I know this Element has a good fuel pump because the back end is wrecked on it. That's one thing. If you go to the junkyard, look at the condition of the body and it'll tell you a lot about what's going on with it. If you ever need an engine or transmission or something, get one out of a wrecked one. You don't want one that looks real nice and pull an engine or trans. This one was hit pretty hard in the rear, so we know it was running when it got hit, or we assume that. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the fuel pump out. On this, take out your back seats. These are already taken out because we're at a junkyard. And you're gonna pull this panel off right here. It goes along the sill here, and it just pops right up. It has all these little clips on it. Just pop that up, and then you're going to carefully peel back your door here, or your carpet / mat. And right here you have an access point for the fuel pump. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a Phillips screwdriver, and we'll start taking this thing apart. All right. Unfortunately, I brought some power tools, but I didn't bring power screwdriver, so we're just going to pull this out real quick the old-fashioned way with a Phillips head. Good thing about Hondas, they usually have an access panel inside the interior instead of having to get under the car and pull the gas tank out. So once you get this peeled out of the way, take these 4 screws out, pull this open, and there's your fuel pump right there. And it looks like you got the fuel line. Just grab, if your fingers or needle nose, push in on that. That should release your fuel line. Then you have your electrical connection right here. Looks like it's got a tab. Push in on that. Pull that off. Pull it out of the way. And then this is a big rubber ring. I doubt I'll be able to get that by hand, so I'm going to get a big long screwdriver and a hammer, and we'll just tap on this and unscrew this. So I'll pick back up here when I get my tools out. All right, this is plastic, so you don't want to beat on this super hard. Just take a big long screwdriver and a hammer, tap on it. Eventually it should loosen up so you can do it by hand. Alright, once you get that out, this thing should pull up. Pull it straight out of the tank. You're going to have your float. Pause it for a second. Alright, so this is the assembly out. You got the float level here. This is actually what tells the fuel gauge on your dash what level it is. This comes as all one unit if you buy it aftermarket. You know, this is still an original Honda fuel pump, and it's going to be, I think, $35 the whole unit at the junkyard versus probably $250 at the auto parts store for a cheap one, aftermarket cheap one. So we're just going to grab it because these Honda Element parts are pretty cheap, or pretty hard to get used. So when you put this back in, you just angle it into the tank, get this clear, and then just drop this down. And there's going to be marks. Probably notches in the tank to kind of line it up and show you where it's at. So anyway, that's just a quick tip on how to get these out of the junkyard and the Honda Element. I don't think you have to remove the front seat on these. I haven't actually done one on a car, customer's car, but I think you can move the seat forward and this mat will come out without removing the seat. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, it appears that it will. So just peel that mat back and that'll get you to your access point. It's much easier than dropping the tank down. So anyway, we got a few other parts we're going to grab today, but I just wanted to show you how to take a pump out on a Honda Element. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Please subscribe if you get a chance. Thanks.